so this selection of products, all from Lidl, that I haven't tried before. I'm going to start with this one. I think this is the only one that they do regularly. It isn't a flavour of the week special that they just have from time to time. I think I've seen this before, and it was in the regular section of Lidl. So yeah, now I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce this. I think it's Liner sausage, made in Germany, average of 14 slices. Now I'm interested to try this. There's the ingredients. I'm wondering if it's anything like liver sausage, because I love liver sausage, and well, I guess it's not directly made from liver. Looking at the ingredients, so it's not going to be exactly like. I don't know if it's going to be. It doesn't say smoked. I'm not sure if it's going to be a smoky sort of sausage, sliced sausage. But yeah, I love liver sausage, but it's really hard to find a nice one in shops. But when it's nice, it's a really good thing in a sandwich. So, oh, it's very thin. It looks like liver sausage, I'd say. Oh, it smells kind of like liver sausage, and then kind of slightly different. Let's try a bit. If I'm being honest, it hasn't. I mean, it's good. It's not overly strong, but it hasn't got the strength of flavour I was expecting. It's quite tame. Let's try a little bit more. It's definitely not unpleasant. I think it'd be nice in a sandwich. I think I'd have a bit of cheese with it to give it a bit more flavour. Maybe have it with some kind of dip or something. Yeah, it's quite tame, but it is quite nice. It's got the faintest. It reminds me a tiny bit of liver sausage, tiny bit with the taste, and then it's got an almost tiny smoky sausage taste as well. It's like the two mixed together. The texture is not soft like liver sausage, so it's more of a rubbery texture. Not bad, not bad. So that's that one. Next we'll try this one, another meat product. Yeah, so meatloaf. I mean, I've had American style meatloaf, not for a long time, and I do like it. This may be a bit different. Oven baked sliced pork meatloaf with spices. Maybe it's going to be a bit more spicy. Meatloaf, as in the American style meatloaf, is something that I've really always wanted to try and make homemade, because it seems like a nice thing to make. Oh, it's got interesting little squares. They're very thin how they've cut these things. Yeah, that's not really anything like the American meatloaf. It is pretty different, but nice. It's a lot more smoky. It's got more flavour than the previous item. Again, it's nice. It says it's got spices. I can faintly pick up the spices, not very spicy. Again, it has that slightly rubbery texture, like the first item, but a little bit less so. Yeah, not that spicy. Just mostly smoky, a bit meaty, a bit smoky. Definitely not bad. Again, might be nice in a sandwich, or I could have that with some picky bits, some onions and some cheese and some chutney, something like that. These two things will make nice snacks or light lunches, I would say. Yeah, definitely not bad. Next, I will say both of them didn't have as much flavour as I was expecting. For some reason I was expecting more flavour, but yeah, nice. Now I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Lobna. I've never tried this before, so I've had cheese plenty of times. This is, I believe, a feta style cheese, plenty of times. However, this is in some kind of brine. Well, it is brine, I believe. Oh, the crisps are making a move. Wait a minute, we're just going to have to open this. And here we go. So let's see, what does it all smell like? Oh, it smells, yeah, kind of the cheese still. It's not pickled. So yeah, I wonder what this is going to be like, because it's like wet cheese. Might be nice. Wow. I'm going to need a drink. Don't worry, you haven't missed my 30th birthday. That was 6 years ago. But I've still got the mug. Yeah. I went through all the emotions with that cheese. I'm still deciding whether I like it or not. I love cheese, but this is a very different way of having it. Yeah, how to explain? I mean, the cheese is very chalky, and if it wasn't in its wet bath, I would sort of be used to that with that kind of cheese. But it has this quite strong, but not strong in a strong cheese way, strong chalkiness, strong something that's quite hard to describe. I think I could get used to it. I mean, I ate one whole and that felt like too much kind of thing, but it's that sort of thing where I don't dislike it, but I need to make up my mind and it may take time. So I really wanted to try it to see what it was like. I'm gonna maybe try having it with like some salad or maybe in a meal, maybe even melted. I don't know, but just try it in different ways. It's quite intense if you have it in like that, but not the sort of intenseness that I go for. More of a, as I say, I'm not really quite sure how to describe it. But yeah, an intense chalkiness is the best way I can put it. We'll come back to that at a later date and I may be able to give more of an opinion. I need to gather my thoughts. Lastly, I've got some Tzatziki flavour crisps now. I like a bit of Tzatziki, so it should be a good flavour for a crisp, I reckon. I've had many in this Greek range, well, all the different flavours they've done at Lidl, but I haven't had this flavour. So they're only £1.49 for a 200 gram bag. Well, it's 250 actually, but 200 are still good. Got a nice smell, kind of Tzatziki like. Oh yeah. They're far and away the best thing I've tasted today. They always do these crisps so well in this range. And they're so good value, like, you know, compared to like the mainstream crisps, your Walgers and that. You can get all this for £1.49. In my opinion, they're far superior. They do taste enough like Tzatziki to bear the Tzatziki name. If you don't like Tzatziki, you might possibly still like these because, to be honest, it's not overly strong. It's subtle, but you can taste it enough. So there we go. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these before. I'll especially be interested to know if you've tried this, and perhaps you could tell me how you eat it. Like, what do you have it with? Do you just eat it from the jar like I did? Yeah. And can you describe the flavour and the texture, because I'm struggling. It's something, that's for sure. And as I say, I generally don't dislike it, but I'm just a bit on the fence at the moment. I have to do an update on that one. But yeah, thank you for watching.